Alrighty, we're gonna get episode 300 away of When Worlds Collide.
Yes, sir.
We got on the right cam, we got Fish over on the left.
Your boy.
On the right there, we have Mr. Sprint.
Yo.
And then the captain, Captain Smalls, right here, boys.
Captain of the helm.
Captain of the helm.
Of the podcast, of the stream.
I guess so, right?
Yes, sir. Oh, it is your stream, so.
Yeah, that's fair. And guys, we're gonna start this one off how we start every podcast. Well, I'm gonna crack, but I mean we're gonna drink. Drink is more important than the crack. Oh baby. Oh baby.
Cheers.
Alrighty, boys. So per usual, we'll start with the gaming news here.
Yes, sir.
So first on the list, we have Remedy Entertainment.
Yeah. They so these are the developers of a bunch of games, but I only highlighted they made Troll and they made the Alan Wake game back in the 360 days.
Mm-hmm.
Which I played Alan Wake full and I read the book, which were both fantastic. Absolutely love it. It was kind of just like a horror storytelling single player game and everything.
I remember you gotta flash the flashlight on people to see them, and then
yeah, like literally the whole point is he like the author, like the guy's name is Alan Wake. He was like an author of books and everything, and everything he wrote in this book was coming to life in this like fishing town off the coast of like a mountain or whatever. And he basically the whole story is just like he was killing the darkness while trying to save his wife and everything. And they were trying to be on vacation, but of course it goes wrong.
Bottom line with that is dope story. Would love a sequel. Remedy did a great job with that. I've also heard great things about Control. I haven't played it. I know Walker was actually playing it.
I played actually a few hours of it. I couldn't play it anymore because there's other games out, but it's really good. It's like another kind of like horror. It's like a mystery, kind of like Men in Black style with like supernatural powers going into it. And it's a really weird game, but it's really good. I like it a lot.
Sick.
Right. So like we got two awesome games that just two of the ones we listed.
Yeah.
And the studio has 6 unannounced games.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people are kind of like you were saying, they're hyped about the potential that an Alan Wake sequel could be happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors saying that they're gonna make an Alan Wake 2 sequel and everything. But yeah, that studio's got a lot on their hands and everything. 6 games in development.
Yeah, it's actually.
We heard about this news like last week, so like they got a lot going on.
So my thought too, though, is I don't know how big of a studio Remedy is, to be honest. So like, are these 6 smaller projects, or you know, what I mean, like, how are you gonna?
I don't know for sure. I mean, like
I don't know the size of the studio.
Released it?
no. I don't even think they released the titles for them. So like,
Okay.
Right.
these are
maybe
like
some news
years
coming into
development.
E3.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, for sure. But I think I don't know, because when you say like how big their studios and everything, like I don't know, are they considered like a AAA studio?
I have no idea.
Neither do I. So a AAA basically means you got like hundreds and hundreds of.
You got a lot of BDE.
Yeah, but like that term is also loosely used along with indie developers, because like indie could mean like one person or 100 people. So like it's like a blanket term, so we don't actually know. But six projects is a lot.
As of 2020, they had 280 plus employees.
Okay,
So that's a
they're
pretty
decent.
solid studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Part of that headline, I don't think we should sleep on the fact that Fish can read. That impressed me.
Yeah, dude,
Really shocked me.
I'm learning
Yeah.
new words every day.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
huge.
my brain
Yeah.
grow bigger. It's really good.
So yeah, 2 very informational pieces there.
Big news, yeah.
Big news.
Good cat.
Additionally, this is one that you found, friend, huh? I was not even aware of this game.
Yeah, I haven't heard about it either.
I don't remember where I saw it, but it looks sick.
So before we discuss even any more, I'm actually going to show you guys the trailer here real quick for it.
Pull it up.
Like I said, I've never heard of this, so maybe you haven't either. I don't know. Here we go. So here's the trailer. The game is called Wilder World. This is the first time I'm watching it too, actually.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it's basically a cinematic trailer, so like we don't actually see any actual gameplay.
Right.
Teaser.
Yeah, it literally is a teaser. But hey, if people are comparing it to like the Ready Player One world movie, like I'm totally down.
Cyber Renaissance.
Jeez.
That guy on skates.
He's floating.
He's floating, bro.
Dude, give me that cowboy hat. Hell
It's probably like, why are you guys walking in?
yeah. These broke bitches are walking.
You
everywhere.
guys still walk.
I got 3 Ethereum. I paid for that. The Guild of the Future.
That's gonna be awesome.
Dude, that looks so ambitious. So that's like basically all of cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of.
For all
So that's it's using crypto and NFTs that people make to basically build just like this full world. Dude, it's like Ready Player One where you like pay actual money, you win actual prizes. There's like people could put actual treasures in there and shit, and the world could be like whatever you want. Like it's
Yeah.
just this huge vast world that anybody can build onto. Like I feel like it's similar to like Minecraft, you know, where people just
but like on
build
an
their world.
even bigger scale.
But
than
it's-
that.
more realistic and it's VR. So like you're in it. You're not like playing the game, dude. You're in it and you can win real money and shit. Like
Dude.
I feel like they literally took Ready Player One and somebody's like, I could probably do that.
Yeah, no. As soon as that movie came
Bro,
out,
I
there
wonder
was
how-
all articles with talk on that. And Epic Games, the CEO at the time, said he wanted to make something like that because he had a shit ton of money from Fortnite and everything.
So
So-
who knows who will pick it up too?
Yeah.
Like that's just like the trailer into it. But like somebody big like Epic, if they pick that up and throw some money into that, dude,
Mm-hmm.
that could be huge.
So I got 2 thoughts. Like when I was actually reading through this shit, or like outline, it didn't even pop. But like going over it again and seeing the trailer, one of the things that makes me think of is actually like Sony had the PlayStation World that was wildly popular and people were modding it to keep it alive, and Sony was just like, no, we're gonna let it die. So like I think
Really?
it was basically like this, but like you got an avatar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And then so I think if that's what was wildly successful on a console and this is gonna be ported to like fucking everything. I
it
mean-
could be huge. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
if anyone can like add to it as much as they want, like the possibilities are endless. You know, like
Right.
you can literally whatever you can think of, it will be there.
Dude, I saw a mod today for GTA 5, and the dude
Oh,
was
dude, they're
flying
great.
around like a Superman flying through helicopters
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Like, it's not even
the
same
Iron Man
game.
one's sick.
Yeah.
They have a lot of.
And
mods
like,
for
if you
it.
could do that with that game that's like a decade old at this point, like you could do so much with that type of
See,
futuristic
my other-
technology.
My other concern with that though is like security. Like
Scary.
not only for like us like bank account and shit like that,
Yeah.
but like is there gonna be an age
National
restriction?
threats and- yeah.
Like this could get crazy.
Well, let's not forget the Ready Player One was like mid-apocalypse.
True,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
maybe that's
Right.
yeah,
I mean,
cautionary tale.
We're kind of already heading in that direction. But,
Yeah.
you know, we'll see. If it runs on like cryptocurrency and NFTs and stuff, I mean, like, there's really no real.
Dogecoin to the moon.
Exactly. There's no real risk to your.
I'm gonna
bank
just start
account
throwing.
because-
I'm gonna throw 100 in every fucking crypto.
Yeah.
Honestly, why not? You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off on the hinge a little bit here, but did you hear that Elon Musk, SpaceX, they sold all their Dogecoins to pay for like a new satellite that goes to the moon or something.
Yeah.
So it's an entire satellite funded by
He's
Dogecoin.
no longer backing it.
Yeah. That was like a short-term investment for their company. 'Cause
Yeah.
They had to make profits
Yep.
or whatever.
I sold this morning.
Did you?
Dogecoin to the ground.
I'll just go with the ground. I'm just gonna go to the ground with it.
I mean, it's one of those coins that just like it would just go up and down when people feel like it. So
Yeah.
however you
I
want
don't
to deal
trust
with it.
I don't know anything about it, so I don't trust it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I kind of brought up the fact. Hey, fuck it. We're going to. I was gonna try and make a segue there, but it just wasn't gonna work. So fuck it.
Hey, off the hinges.
Yeah, off the hinges, right?
Over the rails, just like Skull and Bones.
Thank you. There you go. So if you're not familiar with Skull and Bones, like when it was advertised back at E3 in 2017 with the 2018 release date, people thought it was gonna be like the Sea of Thieves killer.
Yeah.
And it's gone completely 360. Sea of Thieves is a better game than it's ever been today, and it keeps growing, and it's a great fucking game. And Skull and Bones now is delayed till 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
Do we ever see this game, or do they just kill it? I think if it's going to be delayed that much, I don't know, man.
Yeah, so the problem with that game and everything, it's gone through so many different iterations, because it was usually it was at the beginning from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and even before that with their naval combat from the previous Assassin's Creed. The fans just wanted them to make a fully fledged naval combat game and everything, and then they started working on it. But Ubisoft has gone through multiple, I would say higher management people who kind of shifted the focus of their games production, and that's why it's been delayed so many times. But they even came out with a comment when I pulled this article. They said that they're not going to have any news or gameplay 4 months from now. So I don't know why they're telling us that when the game's being delayed for another year or two. But they're just trying to tell fans hey, it's not going to come out anytime soon. So just keep holding your breath.
But the fact that they keep giving updates, I feel like it does still come out. And dude,
I think it should be an old yeller.
Yeah,
take it in the back and grind, dude.
Dude, Cyberpunk came out this past year and was the biggest flop of all time. And I feel like any game that's being delayed right now, probably saw fuck it. I'm not releasing early. I'm sticking to the plan. I'm holding off.
Well, that's hard to say that it was a big flop, because on the gamer side, it was a big flop. From a business side, it was a huge success.
True, yeah.
It made almost $1 billion.
It's still but it's still underperformed compared to Quack.
So.
Would you like to inform the audience?
Yeah. Do you wanna finish what you're saying first, or should we just?
No, bro. It was a
go
quack.
Shoot it. So
Quack.
every time we hear that quack, we are gonna pull from this deck of cards, which is Truth or Drink, and we're gonna start with Carl here, and he's either got to answer this naughty question or take a drink of his beer, and I feel like it should be a pretty big drink. This might be a chug.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, empty stomach again. We know that went well on Friday.
Yeah, dude. It was pulled 65 sippins or something that night.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
At a minimum.
You will not break me.
Chat. Also, as part of this, there is a new channel points that you can throw in just for the low price of 250 channel points. You can ask Carl any question you want, and he will answer.
These guys too. It's not just me. Let's get that fucking straight. All right.
Alright, bro. Here, you want to just pick a random pull from the deck?
Oh.
Pick a card, any card.
All right.
Oh wait, we asked the questions, bro. We get to choose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Tell us about an awkward or inappropriate sex dream you've had. Was anyone here involved? And don't say I wasn't in it. Don't even try that.
I don't think either of you have ever been in my sex dreams.
Yeah, right. I don't believe it.
An inappropriate one?
That's what it says. Tell us
like
about
a twofer, or?
Tell us about an awkward or inappropriate sex dream you've had.
Awkward or inappropriate? Fuck, man. I'll say this, I can't think of one in particular, but I remember, this is on the same page as the sex dreams shit, but, for the longest time, in my sex dreams, I couldn't nut.
Oh my God.
I'd wake up.
You woke up blue ball?
I woke up blue ball, yeah.
Oh my God, that's a horrible start to
right,
dude.
I know. It sucked. I didn't know what was going on, dude. I couldn't nut in my dreams.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
I'm happy to say we've broken that since, but...
I think you should just take a drink
Yeah,
on that one.
yeah, next time, just drink. Consider the
I'm an open book! We were
We're
talking about eating ass on Friday stream.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't even have any ultimatum there. So.
Yeah, exactly.
The ultimatum. Alrighty. Next one will be me. We'll go, or you. It'll be clockwise.
Doesn't matter. Just
Alright, so we'll
move on to the next one.
move on from Skull and Bones here. We'll close that chapter on to the next. Should we go to the Valve lawsuit? What do you think?
Let's do it.
yeah.
Next
I'm
on
trying
the
to
docket.
stumble my way through this mess of a lawsuit and everything, but basically, Valve, the owners of the Steam Marketplace, which is the biggest PC video game and other thing marketplace to date, they are facing a lawsuit from a couple indie companies, basically saying that if indie developers don't price their games higher on their marketplace, and they fear that their game will get taken off of the Steam marketplace if they don't jack up their prices and everything. And that's why they're getting sued or like facing a lawsuit now, is because that's like an unfair business practice, and it's like basically a monopoly on video games and stuff in general. Even Sony was accused of that as well, having a monopoly over its own games and everything, because you can only buy their games from their own marketplace. You can't buy them anywhere else, like Amazon or just like Humble Bumble or just like anything else like that. So it's a weird lawsuit that they're dealing with. And
Who do you think's in the right?
I don't think the Sony one bothers me as much as the Steam one, to be honest.
well,
Like Sony, it's their shit, you know. Like
yeah.
Steam is just like a platform
yeah,
for them people to post games, and then they're taking 30%.
Yeah,
That seems a little.
that's the same thing that Apple does too, and that's why.
Yeah, well, fuck Apple. Like I'm on board with that.
Yeah,
too.
we're talking about
Yeah.
huge multi-billion-dollar companies and
Yeah.
everything. It's just like corporate assholes fighting each other.
I don't
and
know though,
everything.
but like at the same time, if you can charge that much and people will still pay for your service, why not charge that?
Because it's dicking the developers. It's not dicking the
Yeah,
gamers.
you're basically taking a 30% cut of your profits just to put your game
On
on a
Steam.
marketplace.
Right.
So then don't put it on there.
Well, that's the thing. It's like then you don't get as much exposure. Then it's
So that's what you pay extra for.
that's
That's what I'm saying,
That's
right?
like the silver
So
lining,
that's
you know.
that's the
It's
point
hard
is
to-
we're charging you more because now your game gets out there.
yeah.
Okay, so let's make
But
a
that- but
marketplace.
that's-
Right.
but that's
Well,
the thing.
publish it yourself if you don't want to pay for it.
Well, that's the thing. That's what they're trying to like sue them for, is because like the 30% commission is just way too much. Just because like Steam isn't doing anything besides just putting their game on their marketplace, which takes literally
Microsoft.
zero effort.
Microsoft should just start pouring everything to their store.
Right.
So that's actually a
So-
good point too, because Microsoft.
Microsoft's all for that kind of shit.
Yeah, they changed.
They're
their,
for developers.
Yeah,
They want
they
more.
changed
They want
their
more
commission.
games and to be able to give it to as many people. You know.
Exactly. They changed their commission from 2080 to 88.12%. So they're only taking 12% commission for games being put on their.
That's what
platform.
I'm saying is like, I just feel like the lawsuit is such a like bitch move. Like you're charging
You're-
too much. Like if
Yeah,
you don't
you're-
want to pay it,
It's unfair, but like you're just crying in the end.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. If you don't want to pay it, don't pay it, and go to Microsoft or whoever. Like if you want to get the
Well, that's why
additional-
the 30% commission thing is kind of a huge deal, because if developers do put their game on another platform, when it's already on Steam, then Steam basically threatens them, saying, "Hey, if you put your game on a different marketplace for a lower price, then we're just going to take your game off of Steam."
Right.
And so that's just like another.
that shouldn't be.
Yeah, so
That
like
should
they're
be-
literally threatening these indie developers to jack up the prices of their games, so Steam can get more commission from their games and everything. So that's like the whole lawsuit.
And I'm not saying I would
Generalized.
jack up my prices either if it was mine, but at the same time, I would never sue somebody if things didn't go my way like that, you know. But
Yeah.
but that second part's way
Mhm.
shittier than just like the high commission.
Right. This is just like early on. I think I pulled this article like a week ago or something. So we're in the very early stages of this. We'll probably hear
So we'll
more
find
about
out
it.
like 3 years from now.
Yeah, right.
Are Epic, is it Epic and Apple that are still beefing it out?
That's been
Yeah.
going on for at least a year.
Yeah.
Give or take now for sure.
Yeah.
It's being live streamed on one of Microsoft's like spokespersons on live.
And
on
like
Twitch.
all the secrets are being leaked and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the whole
that,
thing.
yeah.
All the business,
The
all like
industry
the
secrets
video
are out.
game businesses are just like
Yeah.
laying it out on the
Hell
table
yeah,
and everything.
Yeah,
That
it's funny
Apple
as hell.
bird. I hate Apple.
Yeah,
one of the biggest ones I thought was crazy, but it makes a lot of sense because Microsoft's business model has always been to sell a service, but the fact that they've never profited off of any Xbox is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like the hardware itself.
right. Oh, same thing with Sony too. None of these
Well,
companies. profit
Nintendo
off their
does.
consoles.
Nintendo does.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but that's
Nintendo
all they
can
have.
suck a fat one though. I hate
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Nintendo only has the console, so I believe that.
Well, they got the consoles and they remake their games. So, guys, actually, after episode 2, we played Mario Party on the N64. The fucking N64 version of Mario Party has more maps than the Switch version.
Yeah. they
That's
haven't
all
done
you-
anything.
that's all you need to know.
A game that's like what 20 years old at this point. Like it came out like in 97, 98 or something.
We're
Yeah.
playing it again at the end of this stream if anybody wants
Yeah.
to see me and Yoshi give hands to these two.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, watch.
Maybe we could get walking it too, but Anywho, I'm gonna jump down to the upcoming games here.
Yep.
So one of the games we wanted to bring up, a childhood favorite of I think all of us. I mean, who didn't like Ratchet and Clank? Right?
All-time favorite.
Oh,
I think that was my favorite game. Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank is a banger. So we actually wanted to jump to that next and show you guys a trailer for the upcoming Ratchet and Clank game, set to release on June 11th.
That game looks phenomenal. I am so jealous that I can't play this game.
I played Up Your Arsenal was like the first multiplayer game I played.
Yeah.
So
I forget which ones. Like I think I played I don't even know what the names of all the Ratchet and Clank games were, but like I played like 2 or 3 of them.
I played
fully as a
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Like I never played games fully as a kid, but like Ratchet and Clank was like the whole game that I played.
Oh, bro, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I actually haven't watched the trailer yet.
It's
same. That's my first.
they have a 30-minute gameplay thing. I didn't watch all of it, but it's fantastic.
So this is 30 minutes.
You all right back
Dude, if we could watch it, I would.
You guys ever watched the movie?
No, was it good?
I enjoyed it. It's alright.
I
Yeah.
never got around to it, but I planned on it just for nostalgia reasons.
I feel that. Yeah.
So the basic thing with this game, like it being like an X-Men game and everything, is that there's no load screen whatsoever. So
Oh,
basically,
that's sick. So you're just like borderline.
yeah. So like you see like all those purple things you see, like those are like portals into another dimension or like another portal into like a different area on the map. And like that's the load screen. That's literally the load screen right there. That's how fast it is. So this is all in-game stuff. None of this is like cinematic version.
This is actually
I'm
wild.
so. I might have to buy it. Man.
Right?
I might have
I might
to.
have to buy it on the scalper just for this game. It looks so
I'm
good.
assuming this will only be on PlayStation.
Yes. It's a PlayStation. Unfortunately. It's also priced at $70. So take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, where that is.
This
Up Your Arsenal and Going Commando. I love those. What's this one called?
Rich. And it brings in a new protagonist as well. A whole new main character that you play with.
Really?
Yeah, I think her name's Rivet, I believe. You got Ratchet and Rivet now, the main characters for this game.
What happened to Clank?
He's still there too, but like
Ratchet.
so this game like deals with like multiple dimensions and stuff. So like that's where Rivet comes in. Like yeah,
Oh,
right
okay,
there.
okay. Oh, okay. I actually seen that bitch. I thought it was just like a different version of Ratchet.
Yeah, no, it's like a whole it's like a female version of Ratchet basically.
So that's why it's ripped apart. It's like ripped apart. They're not with each other anymore.
That's sad.
Damn.
Yeah, but I think that game's gonna be that might be game of the year, honestly.
Yeah. That's
We'll see, man. That looks looks pretty dope, man.
It's either gonna be that or Halo Infinite. We'll see.
Oh, Halo. Halo.
Bro, I don't know, cause I mean that they've been developing that game for I'd say like 6 or 7 years now, give or take.
I mean,
So.
Halo 5 launched.
I would put my money on
Halo 5.
Clank.
Halo 5 launched in
2016.
16.
Was
Yeah.
it really that long ago?
Yeah. So Halo 5 or Halo Infinite's been developed for 5 years now.
Yeah.
So it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And we already know that Halo's gonna have the best multiplayer on the market.
Is there
It-
any multiplayer on that one, do you?
I don't believe so. I think it's just like a fully single player RPG game. But
Yeah.
that being said, you could probably easily put like 50, 60 hours into
Yeah.
it, you know?
Next, for our upcoming games, we have Experiment 101 Biomutant. Comes out May 25th.
Oh yeah.
I've never played any of the Biomutant games. That's a turn-based game, correct? Or no?
No, it's like
No?
it's another so this is what I pulled from their website. This is like the whole spiel of it. It's a third-person, open-world, post-apocalyptic kung fu fable RPG. So
Rolls off the tongue nice.
yeah, right. It's very easy to say, but it's like it's like you play as like these biomutant creatures and everything, and it's like an RPG game, and there's like you can have different builds and characters, and I guess it's kind of like combo-based fighting style, you know, like kind of like Mortal Kombat, where you just like put in combos and kill enemies and stuff.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, and you can like build your gear and just like weapons and play style and all that.
Did you ever
stuff.
play Mortal Kombat?
No. No, never.
Yeah, you even know what Mortal Kombat is?
God damn it. All right, hey, Shank just used a truth or drink card. We also have another one we
I
have
was
to
just
do.
gonna
Yeah,
say,
that's
we
a
got
great
one.
segue. We got two. So
Let's go.
you guys can ask us a question, or we can pull a card from the deck.
Yeah, we'll start with a card. If you want to ask us one in the meantime, shoot it off. Alrighty. Fish, I'll let you pull a card.
Alrighty, let's go right here.
Carl, you want to read it? You want me to do it?
Yeah, I'll read it. Let's see this.
Pick either one.
Oh god. I'm sweating.
I actually like this one a lot. What's something you would jeez, oh Peter. What's something you know would make you a better person, but you just don't do it? That's kind of funny. I'm curious.
Procrastination for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, fixing that.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
That's fair.
I feel like
Boring but fair.
Boring but fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw that.
that's
in
what
this
like
card
literally
pile.
90% of people.
Well,
feel.
what is like one of your procrastination things that you do?
Oh god.
Like, are you a room cleaner guy or like?
I do like spurt. Like I go like maybe 2-3 weeks without cleaning my room, and then I do a deep clean.
Okay.
That's like basically what I do for everything. With like laundry, I'll do it like maybe like once every few weeks, and then just do a few big loads. You know.
Big
That's where,
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a huge load.
You're a
guy.
big load guy. Yeah,
That's
I
what
feel
she
that.
said.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's what he said.
That's where the procrastination comes in.
All right, Fish. Let's have you read a Prince card.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, I got one of the black ones.
Oh, I gotta ask the question.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Good look, Shank.
I like this one. What's the most unreasonable thing you've ever completely lost your shit over?
There's at least once a day. It's gotta be just like technology, dude. Like if my Wi-Fi doesn't load, or like,
our microphones
Oh,
don't work
you know
for an
what?
hour.
Oh yeah, our
It's
technical
Siri.
difficulties.
it's Siri, dude. Half the time I talk to
Oh,
Siri,
she's a stupid
I
bitch.
am by just being like, "Fuck you, Siri," and they're like, "I won't respond to that." Fuck you again, Siri. Oh, I get so mad. Dude.
I won't
can eat it
respond.
right now.
It's just like so necessary to say
Yeah.
it to her, but you just like do it anyways.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
so heated. from it.
I lose my shit over that every time
I
I
actually-
try, bro.
When Siri talks back to me when I'm trying to stream, I actually waterboard her and
There
then
you
throw her a bag.
Oh yeah,
And then throw her a bag of rice.
That's happened a few times on your stream. I remember
Yeah.
that.
I dunk my phone in the toilet to waterboard it, and then I throw it in a bag of rice overnight.
Fuck you, Siri.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, I
You
get
did
so
this to
mad.
yourself.
All right, Carl got a question from viewers at home. Smalls, has Haley ever touched your butthole?
Yes. Next question.
I think that's a two-part question where you need to give some sort of explanation.
How many times? As the follow-up.
Hey now.
You gotta drink if you're not gonna answer, it, bro.
I'm not.
Time's a ticking.
I don't mind a little ass play. We'll leave that.
Leave it in that for our younger viewers.
Smalls, have you ever said anything to the police that made you look suspicious? No, but I have actually ran from the police once. And I got away.
You said that so nonchalantly.
And I got away.
Oh yeah,
You
I've
are
escaped the
fast.
top ones.
You went to state, nice.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Do you want to? So we got another one from Shank.
I say let's keep that one in the chamber. Let's get back to upcoming games for gaming.
All right,
Then
Then
when we go
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
all right, that works.
So next on the list we have Chivalry 2 releasing on all platforms June 8th. Mario Golf Super Rush June 25th, which we're gonna do a booze stream with that. I'm gonna get it. We're playing Drunk Rory on Super Mario Golf.
Let's go.
Yeah, I was skeptical with the Mario Golf thing, but then I saw the trailer for it and I was just like, damn, this game
They've
kind
done
of
some
hype.
shit like that in the past. I remember Mario was on, was it 2K Street or what was the name of that game? Do you remember what I'm talking about? The basketball one?
It was
Street.
NBA Street Volume 3.
Street, yeah, that's an NBA Street,
Oh, dude.
It was sick.
I got an encyclopedia game from
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
If you play me a song, I can tell you what Madden is from. Or
I
like,
got- yeah.
or like when Worlds Collide Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, like I was telling you about that
Yeah.
song.
Every time, yeah.
I'm pretty.
But that's
Pretty good at that,
I
but-
feel like this could be cool. They've done some
Oh,
cool
yeah.
stuff with Mario in the past, so like it could still be realistic and just the Mario people are.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to slash my wrist when I hit the purchase button. It's gonna be a $60 game.
Yeah, right. I was just gonna say we're kind of
Yeah.
shitting on them for doing remakes and everything, but when they actually do a remake, we're like, oh hell yeah, dude,
perfect
let's
every
go,
time. Yeah.
let's go, baby.
I might have to be coming back from Columbus for that.
Yeah, or I'll come down to Columbus.
Ooh,
Remote stream to
there you
Columbus.
go.
On
I
wheels.
like it. You'll have to get like a whole travel bus with Captain Smalls on the side.
Yeah,
and
dude,
shit.
Yeah,
There
there's
you-
advertising.
Official paid for it.
Yeah, dude, I got bags of money.
Yeah. So then let's see. Oh, excuse me.
Game Pass is the next one. Just the one we've talked about most of these through May already, but the one big one that got announced is Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, coming to
yeah.
Game Pass on release.
Yeah.
Another one.
It's
Another
not-
one.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. It comes out, I think, like mid-June, I believe, or even the end of this month. I forget what the date
Actually,
was.
I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I forget. Actually, I could look it up, but I'll do that later. But yeah. So it's basically just gonna be like a 4-player online co-op game, and you just run through dungeons, killing enemies and bosses and shit. It's pretty straightforward.
So, is there any sort of link? Because like when you normally play it, there's somebody who like makes up the rules and the map and all that, right? Is there
Mhm.
something like that, or is it just like a story mode, or how does it work?
I think it's just title brand at that point. You know, like they'll say
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons,
Okay,
but
so-
like it's not gonna be like fully fledged,
There's
you know,
no-
like classic style D&D.
Whatever. that
I haven't
is.
seen anything about it, but because of the name, like you're saying, I'm interested.
Yeah.
Right. And it's
Genius.
On,
Marketing in a
release
nutshell,
Game
bro.
Pass, like,
I'm
Yeah,
down.
that's
I'm
easy
gonna download it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it fucking sucks, like I'll give it a go.
Right.
It's no skin off our bones, you know.
Or tits.
Right.
Or tits. I know.
Genius. Any of those. Yeah.
And then one other Game Pass game that I believe just came out like yesterday. I don't think we talked about it before.
Carry
But
on.
it was a Final Fantasy 10-2 remake. I think that's the title. And
Right. They're so complicated.
right, yeah. Oh, like they have a pretty good sequence, but like once you hit that 10 mark, they do some weird shit with it. But that game came out on Game Pass. I actually installed it on my Xbox last night, so I gotta take a look at it and everything.
Oh, word.
I like the Final Fantasies. I played 14 a while ago, and I liked it a lot.
All right, guys. So I'm actually gonna I'm gonna mix up our order here a second. What?
We got a
see.
couple truth or drinks going.
I
too.
see
We
that.
got-
I see that. Yeah. Brink, if you have a question in particular, go ahead and ask it. If not, we're gonna pull a card.
We do have a question from Shank from before.
Yeah, I see that.
How far away is it?
It's part 2 to the first question.
Yes.
All right, guys. So here's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do our community shout out, and then we're gonna hop into what happened in this week in history. And in between those, we'll do the cards. Okay. So I'm gonna do our shout out real quick.
You're the captain.
The captain of the ship, baby. So for our shout out of the week, goes to this team of Sclabonis. These guys dropped a 46 kill win in Warzone
Damn.
Yeah. as a quad. Beefy had 11, OG Dark Gummy had 10, Neat Joe had 18, and Tink was holding it down for the team.
Damn.
1 kill.
The anchor of the team.
Attaboy, Tink.
You
There we
always
go, Tinky.
You need that support player, you know? It's not
Yeah.
all about the kills. She's giving
It's
out
a
the money,
morality
the plates,
thing,
and
dude.
the
Look,
ammo.
You can't have too many strong personalities. If
Yeah.
everybody's trying to get the most kills, it's not a good team. You need to have
Exactly.
somebody who's the glue. That's why they call her Tink.
Yeah.
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 Other known as the glue.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
anyways.
46 kills is insane, though.
Yeah.
Good
Anyway,
for you
shout out
guys.
to all those guys. GG's.
Yeah.
GG's.
Throw 'em
Alright.
in the chat.
So we have 4 questions now. Shank already asked one. Depends how drunk I am, Shank. All right.
What was the question?
If it's Remy or Penny, and yeah.
So the question was, how much is the butthole being touched when Carl's butthole is touched by Haley? And the answer was it depends on alcohol.
How many bush lights I got in me?
Yeah. Bush lights is equivalent. There's a direct correlation between
Yeah.
bush lights and him and fingers. Is
Once
what
you
we're
hit 15,
saying.
anything goes.
I
Yeah.
think there's a mathematical equation for that as well.
There's got to be.
X equals
Yeah, you
Y
equal
in
X
inches.
B for bush and lowercase b for butthole.
All right, let's pull 3 cards here. We'll each pull one.
Alrighty. I will read. Oh, here, you draw the card. I'll read it.
Same as always, Carl.
All right, friend. All right, we just go in order real quick.
What percentage of the time do you think I'm completely full of shit?
83.
I was dude. No way. I was gonna say if it's
I was
below
thinking,
90, you're full of shit.
I'll give you 17%.
Yeah, that's very generous of you.
15%.
That honestly could have been a better card for you.
Carl read out.
Alright. Who's this for? Fish?
Fish, yeah.
What's the best compliment you've ever given?
I've
Ever been given?
Oh,
Ever
ever
been
been
given?
given?
Damn, that'll be tough.
Oh shit! I haven't gotten many compliments. Well, okay, I got like two. One of them was at the end of high school when we were going to like all those like post grad parties or whatever, and then what was her name? Bree, I forget her last name, but she was telling me I was
Isaac.
looking. Bree Isaac, yeah,
That it?
That's a family
That's
friend.
my neighbor, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said I was looking skinny and everything, and she thought I was working out a lot, but I just told her I've been drinking a lot of iced tea lately. But I still remember that compliment. And the other one is I was getting a haircut, and the hairdresser lady said I had very voluminous hair and very smooth, silky hair. So.
Voluminous.
You must have been reading it a lot, because I didn't know voluminous was a word.
She
You
used
go,
that.
bro. Yeah.
Well,
Dude, I tell you, my brain's
reading
growing
that-
every day.
reading that Alan Wake.
Yeah, exactly.
That one book I read 10 years ago.
There you go.
All right.
I'm gonna refill this before.
Wait, isn't this one you just did? Oh. Wait. Okay, never mind.
Here, if it's the same question, we could.
No.
someone
I
might wanna read
read
this.
it wrong.
Okay.
What's the weirdest compliment you've ever gotten?
The weirdest compliment I've ever got. I don't know if I have an answer, bro. I might have to be the first one to drink.
That's a weird one, right? Weirdest compliment.
I think I'm drinking. I don't have an answer. Cheers, boys.
Yeah, what would even be like a weird compliment? It'd be like, hey, you got some nice sized ankles there.
Whoa, nice
Yeah.
cock.
Wait, what do you mean? It sucks.
Like, how do you know? I got pants on right now, bro.
Alright.
All right, so let's
This
hit
week in history.
this week in history. Yeah, our next segment here. Fish, you want to go through the gaming one? Frank, go through the sports one. What do you think?
That works.
You guys got it pulled up over there?
Oh yeah.
How about you read them all off? Cause some.
Oh, you want to read them? All right, I'll read them.
Yeah.
I'll read them.
You're the
No,
captain, huh?
I insist. You
All right, so this week in gaming history, we had the new Super Mario Bros. Was released on DS, which was the first release in this franchise in 2006. As well, we had the beta version of Minecraft was released this week in 2009. Official release was in 2011. And then lastly, for the gaming portion, we had the first Red Dead game was released in 2010.
so good. Oh my god.
That was over a decade ago.
Yeah. Almost.
I still haven't played.
Dude, they're so long. Those
Yeah.
are the longest like single player games ever.
Yeah, I mean it's worth it though for sure.
That's what
Didn't I tell you to
Yeah,
take Red Dead home
left
last
it
week?
Here. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot, bro.
Yeah,
Grab it
some
right
time.
now.
Yeah.
There, I saw
Or
it.
not last week, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
episode 2. I was like, hey, friend,
There
take
it
it home.
is.
Yeah,
11 years old.
yeah. In sports, we had Donald Bradman, which I actually think is I think he has his own. Huh?
You would know who the cricket guy is.
Well, I'm pretty sure he has his own cricket game. Because I downloaded it. It was on Game Pass or some shit. I'm pretty sure that's the
I'll
guy's
believe
name.
it. They said he's a legend.
Yeah, so Donald Bradman scored 780.
Nope.
700.
278.
278 Ost v MCC in 249 minutes. 35 fours, 1-6. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very similar to the Gettysburg Address, the way the cricket works.
Oh my
That's
God.
about all I know about it.
Dude, I've watched cricket before. Literally have no idea how the game's being played. Like the pitcher's throwing the ball on the ground and then he just like punts it across the field. Where do they run? I don't know.
I
Like,
have no idea.
what's the point system? Why is the bat shaped like a paddle?
All I know
Anybody in chat that can explain cricket to us without using
We'll have
Google?
a 35-minute discussion on this where we all learn.
Separate pod. We're gonna start a cricket podcast. All right.
We should become cricket like expertise.
Next on the list here, guys. Lou Gehrig becomes the first ever to hit 3 home runs in a game 3. Oh, in a game 3 separate times.
Yep.
Sorry,
3 home runs.
Are you guys sure you want me to read this?
I got the next one. 3 home
One of
runs
us
in
is
3
gonna have to
separate
take
games.
over.
First one to ever do it.
Gotcha.
I'll let you take the next one, Carl. It's kind of a toss-up, so I think you should be all right. No
Yeah, yeah,
numbers
I
or
got it.
anything.
Yeah.
Make sure you can do it.
Jordan Michael was named the Rookie of the Year.
That'd be Michael Jordan.
Damn it!
He's an NBA player.
Yeah.
Named Rookie of the Year in 1985.
Yeah,
He was
1985.
just getting started, and he still was worse than LeBron. It's
Yeah.
crazy. All these years.
All these years.
And LeBron's still
Could
there.
never amount up to LeBron James.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
And as well, we had the first ever Kentucky Derby in 1875.
Yep.
Speaking of Kentucky,
Kentucky Derby.
How many
How many
beers
push-ups
have
have you had, bro?
this is my second.
Yeah, it is. No, it's
Yeah,
you're
Lord.
halfway through the
Yeah,
first
maybe we're in
one.
the drink, bro.
Maybe no.
Come on.
So we had a disqualification. Was it Medina Spirit? Medina Spirit was disqualified for failing a drug test. We actually have a live photo of that drug test.
Yeah, they caught this horse in like on scene.
Yeah, I believe this is right before the race. They actually have a picture of the horse.
Yeah, it got handed in
Yeah.
by somebody.
Yeah.
It was truly
Yeah.
unfortunate that he got caught the way that he did.
Right.
Yeah.
So, guys, we actually have a picture of you. This was the day before the race.
Crazy, dude.
I can't
That's
believe
such a
it.
shame,
Yeah.
bro.
You're just throwing away talent there.
I mean,
yeah.
Cheaters
that's what I'm
never
saying, dude.
prosper.
That horse has to know that he had his whole future mapped out. All he had to do was not hit a ball, and he went full Josh Gordon.
Yeah, it's like Laramie Tunsil kind of shit, you know?
Yeah, it's a shame. Doritos and all.
Yeah.
He got the munchies and everything, which probably slowed down his performance anyway. So he just literally threw away his career for
Yep.
nothing.
Yeah. That's why I've never gotten into horse racing. Too many cheaters.
Hey,
Yeah.
live and you learn. I mean, if Joe Mixon and Kareem Hunt can beat women and still be in the NFL, right? Like,
Hey, don't talk about Kareem Hunt like that.
I
He's a
mean,
Brown,
yeah,
bro. We
yeah.
know him.
Who knows? We might have a comeback story.
Yeah.
We'll see it in movies later this year.
anywho, so one of the big things with the Kentucky Derby as well is like the gambling aspect, obviously, right?
We're really into the Kentucky Derby, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, part of this is like horse gets disqualified. What happens with all the people that bet on them won thousands of dollars?
Right.
Like, I'd be salty if I heard that.
Oh yeah,
So-
100%.
What they said is, and I guess this goes for all sports, the bettors don't lose their money. So even if a team hands back their trophy or their rings or whatever, bettors get to keep their money. So
Oh, okay.
now, if I bet on the second place guy, I'm fucking livid.
Bro.
Right?
So I was listening to 923 this morning, and somebody said they lost $1,800 because they bet on the second place horse.
Oh god.
Which also means, so like, if they bet 1,800, bro, they were winning a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
salty.
Right. Yeah, I'd be salty too. Continuing on with sports here, guys. We have the NFL schedules released this week. The Steelers and Ravens are believed to have the most difficult schedule based on their team's record from last year. I mean, they're playing the Browns, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And then the easiest, on the other hand, was the Eagles and Cowboys have it easy, right?
Yep.
They have the projected
The
easiest
easiest.
schedule.
The league, the division is just.
Yeah, the NFC East is dog shit. That being said, though, it's based on
Last year's.
last year's records.
Yep.
Dallas is going to be much better.
I think Eagles
Washington's
will
going to be much better.
Yep.
I'm not convinced that Jalen Hurts is the answer. But I do like the combo with Devontae Smith now.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right. I don't think that they'll be anything special, but last year, dude, the team that made the playoffs had like 4 wins or something. Like,
But,
Jeez.
dude,
yeah, it was like the lowest statistically the lowest possible wins you could have to make the playoffs is how they're.
that whole division's going to be changing, though. Saquon's
Yeah.
coming back now, too.
Yeah.
And then they got Kenny Galladay on the Giants now, and they drafted another wide receiver, if I recall correctly. That could be full of shit.
I
But
don't know.
Saquon coming back, man, he looks like a beast. I've been seeing like his like rehab going.
Yeah.
Looks like a beast per usual. And like I said, all the other teams. But are you convinced Miles Sanders is going to be like a legitimate running back?
No,
He showed
running
bursts.
backs-
Burst, like couple plays, and that was it.
Running backs just don't last that long as
Right.
it is. Rookies shine, And in your second year, you normally have that sophomore slump, and then after that, you're like decent. And I don't trust running backs at all, which we were talking about last time with James Robinson. Like
Rest in peace.
I wouldn't expect him to come out this year and put up those crazy numbers again anyway. So it's good to have some support behind him because I think running backs are good for like 1 year, and then after that they're decent at best.
Right.
Yeah,
that's fair enough, man.
And everything.
Yeah. Kind of continuing on with the football vibe here for a second. Vegas released their odds for win totals for each team. So keep in mind we have 17 games now in the regular season. No longer 16. They bumped up to 17 with the new CBA.
Yep.
So they have atop the list the Chiefs at a projected total of 12 wins, and at the very bottom the Houston Texans, which are a fucking nightmare, at 4.5. And then our good old Cleveland Browns, they have at 9.5. They docked us
They
again.
docked us a point. We had 10.5. Yeah.
I'm taking the over.
But I am too.
Taking the over.
But the thing is, like they said with the Steelers and Ravens, bro, we all have a tough schedule. Even the Bengals.
I was
might
looking
be
at it.
decent.
I was actually looking at it. I'm not convinced that it's that tough.
But Steelers and Ravens take up 4 of our games. Bengals aren't going to be horrible.
I
think we'll beat them both times.
I'm calling a shutout on the Steelers, by the way. I think we're going
I
one.
would agree with that. But they're decent. Yeah.
I think we're gonna go 1-1 the Ravens. We might lose the Chiefs week 1.
Yeah.
And then besides that, there's nobody that scares me. We play the Texans. They're projected at 4.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you say that you said it was like a 17-game season and everything, does that mean there's less bi-weeklies or is the season longer now?
There's one less preseason. But there's still one bye week.
Okay.
So it'll be an 18-week season instead of 17 weeks.
All right. Okay.
So they do have the Chiefs. Speaking of us playing the Chiefs, they have the Chiefs as the number 1 ranked team at 12 wins, with the Buccaneers right behind them at 11.5. I feel like that's just based off of how last year ended. Like I don't think either of those teams are that crazy good.
Well, see, the thing with the Bucs though is like they brought everybody back. I think that's like a big.
That's true.
Well, last season was also like a unique season as well because with COVID and everything. You know, you had so many players being taken out from COVID and everything, even injury lists and all that stuff.
Yep.
So like the last season, it has just been like its own bubble basically.
Yep.
So it's kind of hard to pull the stats from that.
All right, and then we got one more thing that we got to cover in the NFL before we hop over to basketball.
Yep.
Tim Tebow signing
my boy.
Tim Tebow signing a 1-year deal with
Urban Meyer and the Jags. They are winning it all. See, that's what people don't understand is Urban Meyer and Tim Tebow together are taking over the whole
Dude, how could you hate Tim Tebow? He's such a guy.
Did Urban coach Tim Tebow at Florida before he came to Ohio State?
Did he?
That's a good question.
He might have. I don't know. I don't know the time.
I think he actually did.
You might
I think
be
he was
right,
at Florida
man.
before he. Well, he was at Florida before Ohio State.
Is
He might have been with Tebow. I think. I don't know if that's correct or not.
all I know is Trevor Lawrence's career is over. Tim Tebow's coming back, bro, and he is playing for the next 10 years, and Trevor Lawrence, you'll never hear of him again. You heard it here first. That's the hot take.
I just want to answer one of the questions in chat real quick. Deltas, what's good, bro? We started a podcast. This is the 3rd episode, so it's still pretty new. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that real quick, and we'll continue to move forward here.
We will be playing games later tonight. That's
Yeah.
We're starting it off with the podcast, and then we're going to hit up N64 for a little throwback Monday.
Yes, sir.
Getting into the basketball news, not only did J. Cole drop a fire-ass album on Friday, he has also joined one of the African basketball team leagues.
Patriots.
Is it the Patriots?
Patriots is the team name. Yeah, big week for J. Cole.
Yeah.
And did you see the
You dropped, 3 points, though?
the Carl type numbers? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Did you? I was hoping you would read that off.
Oh. Here we go.
3 whole points. Those are Blatnick numbers.
Wow! In our outline here, our friend has played his first game and scored Carl-esque numbers, putting up 3 points. That's some shady shit, bro.
That's you.
But it ain't wrong, though. You called me about it. I asked you specifically. I was like, how many
God.
points you dropped? I was like, damn, all they got
Yeah, how'd
3
your
or 4.
playoff game go?
We won. I
How
had
many points did you have?
8. I had 8.
Yeah, right.
I had 8.
you say so.
Yeah, I mean, it's a solid number. I'll give you that. There was I think
lying, dude.
1 or 2 games before that though. You said you only dropped.
Oh yeah, no.
You dropped like
bro,
3 points.
the jumper was rough that night. Yeah. I mean,
He also won that game.
you
too,
can't be a
right?
stud every night though.
I
No.
can, but yeah.
Oh yeah, fair enough, friend.
Yeah.
Some of us are just built different.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did go to Ohio State, so.
No, it's
And-
the Ohio State.
Sticking with basketball, first ever NBA play-in, which is the opposite of playoff, starts tomorrow.
I know LeBron's salty about it.
He's pissed. So
Yeah.
he supported it at one point. Now that he's in,
Yeah,
it,
but now that
not
he's got to
happy.
play Steph Curry, he's
right.
salty.
Well, that's why Steph is on fire, dude. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna lose. So
No.
So
I'll take that bet right now. You want it? I got Lakers.
let's get it.
All right, what are we betting?
I don't like.
Something for the next podcast?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. Chad, give us your suggestions.
Yeah.
But I'm
So
betting
it's-
on the Warriors.
explain it to me. What's the difference between a play-in and a playoff?
So do you have the bracket, Carl?
I do have the bracket. I'll pull it up here in a
Yeah.
second.
So basically, the way this is going to work is teams 1 through 6 are in the playoffs,
Okay.
and then 7 through 10, I believe it is, are going to have to win. Basically, it's like a wild card round.
Okay.
But so if you look on there, 7 and 8 play each other, which is the Lakers and the Warriors, like you were talking about. Loser of that still has a chance because then they would play the winner of 9 and 10.
Okay.
So Lakers and Warriors could both lose a game and still make the playoffs.
All right.
But
So it has like a losers bracket system going on as well. Is
yeah,
Double
for
elimination
one
to get in the
game,
playoffs for the higher seeds.
But then 9 and 10, so you got
Yeah.
Spurs and Grizzlies.
They gotta win back to back to get
Yeah.
in.
Is this like new? That
This
they've
is
done?
new, yeah.
Brand
Okay.
new this year.
All right, I haven't heard anything about
I
this.
think it's genius, dude. Because nobody watches the NBA. Everybody knows who's going to be making it to at least the last round or two. Nobody cares. And this will be the
Golden
first
State
basketball
Warriors.
I watch in years since LeBron left Cleveland.
I will say that I have not watched many games this year, and I will be watching the Lakers
Yeah,
and
for
Warriors
sure.
tomorrow.
for sure. And we don't even root for either of those teams.
I do support Brown, even though
Always.
yeah, for sure.
I almost hope I lose our bet. But.
I mean, this play-in thing definitely sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm not like
So,
the biggest of basketball fans, but I'll definitly watch it.
well, like I said, I haven't watched a game since Brown left Cleveland, but this interests me.
The scars.
So who do you guys
hurts.
think wins?
Well, you want to project finals?
Yeah, that's what, like who wins
Should
it
we,
all?
should we write these down and
Yeah.
make another side bet?
There you go.
Oh God.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the worst bet I've ever taken.
All right, who do you want?
So I think Lakers if they make it, and if not, the Nets.
No, I'm saying the finals. You want Lakers and Nets in the finals?
Oh yeah, give me
All right, I'm gonna write that down too.
I'm gonna go off the hinges a bit. Portland and Golden State.
Well, they're both in the West.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so,
you gotta take a West Indies team.
so let's go Golden State and fucking Miami.
Bucks.
All right. Well, Miami is actually nice. So I'm actually glad that you took Golden State because I wanted to take Portland.
Damn it.
So I'm taking Portland.
Is Portland really that good?
Dame Dalla. That's all you need.
Dude, did you see the Nets play last night? I think it was last night or the night before.
And then just for this, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but just for the sake of it, I'm not gonna take the Nets. I'm gonna take the Bucks.
Go Bucks.
Yanni.
Did you see the Nets play the other night? Where Blake Griffin stole the pass, threw it behind the back, dude. They hit it between like all 5 guys, and ended up going off the backboard, and Durant slammed it home. And I fucking hate the Nets, but I think they're gonna win.
we should pull some like highlight clips and everything from like the
Well,
NBA and everything.
Yeah. Well, Fred's probably gonna win because he took the 2 best teams. But
The
Yeah,
Lakers are like a 7
First
seed,
pick.
dude. What
Oh
do you
my
mean?
God.
Just because I know sports better than you, just because I'm a better athlete.
Oh,
that's what
yeah,
I'm gonna do.
Those damn Ohio State kids.
So much.
well, listen, guys. We're gonna do a couple more truth or drinks here, but we're towards the end of our outline here. Real quick, I just wanted to report the monthly giveaway for the month is the reason this thing's on my lip. It's Mustache May, guys. In case you're not aware, even if you're a female, you can hop on in. And whether it's a fake or real mustache, if you guys drop a picture of you with a mustache in the Discord, you'll be entered into the monthly drawing there. As well as if you're a subscriber to the channel, you'll be entered into a subscriber giveaway each month as well. I'm gonna plug the boys real quick. That didn't sound good.
I wasn't gonna say
Whoa, I
anything.
didn't know we were getting
Hey.
sus here at the end.
Well, guys, if you hit !point socials, you can find me everywhere. Obviously, I'm on Twitch. Where can we find you guys at?
Bro, Twitch, TikTok, like that's it. I'm on Carl's thing, and that's about it. So follow Captain Smalls, and I'll be part of that.
So, I have a Twitch channel, but I haven't used it in a bit, but that's Smitty P. My TikTok and my Instagram are also Smitty P with the number 2 on it, like kind of like Player 2.
Got some great
Everything.
cinematics and shit going in his
Yeah,
TikTok
I
videos and
post
whatnot.
like some video game clips that I have, and then like some like cutscenes from games I play and everything. I do a little bit of it, everything video game related. So
Anything on TikTok that's making fun of Carl is what I'm
yeah.
posting.
All
and
his
all
best
the good- all
videos
the
are
highlights
probably
him.
made by Frick
Yeah.
too. So
All right, well, let's do some truth or drinks, and then we'll switch on over. I think we're gonna actually be streaming some N64 after some truth or drinks here.
hell yeah.
So we'll probably shut down for about 15 minutes to just plug everything
everything
in and
set
get
up.
everything set up. But we're gonna do some truth or drinks here. If you guys have channel points, you guys got a question you want to ask us, go ahead and hit that truth or drink.
I don't think we've got any more channel points, so we'll do one more each unless anybody sends one in.
Yeah, we'll
Is
do
that
one
cool?
more each, and then exactly. I like that.
Alrighty, fair enough.
Unless somebody sends one in. Fair enough.
I'll take the top of the deck.
Dumbass.
How could you?
How would your partner or your latest ex describe your sex life with a movie title? Big Short.
Man on fire.
No way! Absolutely not. No.
Oh
I'm calling bullshit, but I'll accept the answer.
my god.
Shout out Denzel Washington.
What was that Matt Damon movie where he shrinks down really small?
Yeah.
Oh,
Honey, I
dude.
Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, here, Carl's reading. Carl.
Oh, is that mine? Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Carl,
okay.
figure your question.
All right.
Good thing I couldn't read
Captain.
that. Oh, God.
Are you loud during sex? Demonstrate with a dramatic interpretation of your signature sex sounds. I'll take it. I'll take that. Yeah.
I'll drink for that one, too, because fucking hell.
Alrighty. That's a boring one. Any of the yellow ones are boring. Give me a red or a black. There you go.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, baby.
Oh God.
Imagine we're your future children. How do you present the birds and the bees talk to us?
Oh damn. All right, look.
Dad,
The way it's
what
supposed,
is sex?
the way it normally works. So you guys are my two children.
Yeah, we're your children.
The way it normally works is when a man loves a woman very much, they get physically intimate, and they perform in these acts that show their love for each other. It's not supposed to be two brothers. I don't know what you guys are doing, but that was weird, and please never do it again.
Why not, Dad?
That's how I would bring. I think
You know how I plan to do it?
Show 'em a video.
Was it Eastbound and Down?
that's
That my tongue.
wrong with that. Yeah.
I could feel it in my
I brought Ezekiel into the room and made him watch. Like my father made me watch, and his father made him.
That makes sense. You can't go wrong with anything Will Ferrell. He gives great
Yeah.
fatherly
Dude, that
advice.
scene is so
Yeah.
good, but even the blooper scene with it as
Yeah.
well is
Yeah.
so funny.
That's great.
I can feel it in my blood.
I don't really have much of an answer, so I'm gonna drink for that one.
Oh, God.
Well, boys,
That about does it?
episode 3 in the books.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah.
Drink to that too.
Cheers, boys.
Chat. We'll see you soon.
Guys,